you got that part that you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the weather. Swerving while I'm bumping Project Petter. Yeah, rolling through the city with the big dogs. Fuck the laws, loyal with me, we ain't got a cow. Nelly on silent with the panic, then the pill loud. That's how you make the money.
Well, guys, we got a brand new engine, it turns out here. It looks all dirty, but this is a IROC Z28 Camaro engine from 1992. I pulled the oil pan off later on after this video and found brand new pistons, bearings, fully built roller cam setup. And then, clearly, we got this one. So, small black 350. Oh yeah, get this too. Everything is bad on this. You can see daylight through the valve. You can see right there, there's light shining. All right, guys. This is her done. Just got the engine back in time properly. I think we set her at about 14 advanced, which 12 to 14 I hear is best for these. This thing loves 14. Got about 80 hours into this project now. Hood's back on. Car's looking clean, man. She's ready for the road. This thing's been a nightmare. It started with a C's motor. The engine that I took out of here had a bent rod number 4, which is that connecting rod hanging out right there. And with a rolled block. But, yeah. That's what caused us to rebuild a whole nother engine. That was bad that we got too. Had bad bearings. In all my life, being a mechanic, I've never seen anything like this before. Look at the presentation of these brake pads. Import direct. Looks like we're getting Lamborghini stuff. I feel fancy today. For a freaking Honda.
It's just two lovers sitting in the car, listening to Blonde, falling for each other. Picking orange skies, feeling super childish, no Donald Glover. Missed call from my mother, like where you at tonight? Got no alibi. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin.
1973. I finally got it running good. Now we're going to do a full restoration to this car. We're going to shake the fenders off, sand it down, paint her up. Doing some work back here. Got a voltage regulator problem. A few other things, but for a 50-year-old car, man, she runs really good. She's all here, and to save the test of time, you'll see why we're rebuilding it here shortly. Shitty paint job. Somebody repainted the car once. This is the original color, though, so it's all here. Good resto. So here in a couple months, we should have this thing all back together, looking brand new.
The reason I started it all, Lord, she's praying on my downfall, hoping I'll never make it out of this town. She won't leave me alone. Most evenings all I do is sit at home, think about the girl I done right or wrong. She's got my heart tied in a knot. Will I make it out? No, probably not. All I got left to do is sit here and drink. Another lonely night down at the bar. 'Cause I'm getting into fights and I'm falling hard.
I like my day today, 1979 International Bluebird schoolie bus, all right? Yes, we got the infamous 7.3 add by Navistar. Pretty power stroke, no turbo. This thing's at the Butte. Oh, what's that idling? 383 stroker, 1971 C30, baby. And there's a turbo Odyssey. You guys should subscribe to the channel. All right, back to doing a busted brake line. Yeah, it broke off right there on the frame. So, TV blasting this. Hopefully I can save the rubber hose. That looks carnage. Look at that. Look at how crusty that is.
Please take my picture now. Shake it till you see it. And when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place. Baby, we built this house on memories. Take my picture now. Shake it till you see it. And when your fantasies become your legacy, promise me a place in the house of memories.
Anybody who owns a late 60s, early 70s 350 or Chevy, or basically any Chevy small block and Fords, you need to watch out for this. It's all original, first person to open this engine up because, look, so get James' original stamp plastic timing gear. Wiped out the fucking valves. So, there you go. All right, guys, 2008 Ford E350. Here's a common problem with these things, guys. Watch yourself. This radius arm has broke. As you guys can see, it's broke all the way through. The whole bottom half is not holding on. As you can see, we're hanging on by a hair right up here at the top. So today we're going to be replacing this fucking radius arm. Ford life, all us techs know, if it wasn't for Ford, we wouldn't have a job. Job security.
Listen, it's not that old people are bad drivers, or that young people are bad drivers, or that women are bad drivers, or that men are bad drivers. It's that the U.S. has a policy saying, hey, before you're 18, you need weeks worth of driver's ed training and hours worth of practice on the road to be a safe driver, knowing the rules of the road. But once you're 18, fuck all of that. Just go down to the DMV and just say, hey, I need to take a license test, and we'll test you on 10 things. And if you don't screw up those 10 things, you get a license. You get a license for...
All right, YouTube. So this is a lifter out of a Ford 460. It's a brand new lifter. It's never been used. It will never be used. It's got a little surface rust. But you notice how this one, it has a really sharp fucking serrated edge here. Nice round cuppiness. Terrible. Then I find this. Well, that is really bad. And today on Brown's Engines. Engines in the truck. Impossible to do without a backhoe. Backhoe carried the engine here. Cherry picker did the rest of the work. Finally, the C30 will live again. Well, guys, here we go. The fun begins. 3.5 liter Nissan timing chain. I'm gonna try my best to do a how-to on this 06 Ultima, even though there's billions of videos out there. But day in the life of me and taking on some of the worst jobs I could take on. So I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll keep making videos of this. So have fun. So guys, I feel bad for anybody who has to do a Nissan Ultimate timing chain with a V6 because you gotta take the whole cowl off. You gotta take your wipers off. You gotta take the hood off. There's all miscellaneous parts that have to come out to do this timing chain. The intake's got to come off. The valve cover's got to come off. All the shit down here got to come off. The motor mount's got to come off. The airbox got to come out. Like, I feel bad for anybody that really has to do this. I'm putting a lot of my bolts back in place, so this doesn't look like a lot of bolts came out of here, but so far, probably taken out about 40 bolts, 50 bolts. We're still nowhere near this part. Yep. The life of fixing the hard stuff. I like a challenge. Yay! I can touch the rear valve cover. Yay! 4 hours to get to this part. Yay! Hey, Austin, here's something I want to just point out I just noticed. You see how your battery's bubbled out? Look at that. It's a swollen battery. Look on this side. You see how it's like bulging? This battery is getting hot and it's swelling. So I can warn you, if your car fails to start one day or something, you're gonna need a new battery soon. So we're not doing it now, but just mental note for you, bro. New battery. All right, so here's the infamous timing chain failure. That piston should be there, but it's there. The guide has broken. Why am I not surprised? There you guys have it. Reason why we're taking this thing apart. Well, I got it out, so yeah. I thought you Austin. You owe me money. You owe me money. There's a new water pump. There's a new chain tensioner. There's new chain. There's new tensioner and guide. Glued together forever. Good news is, we are in time. Our chain is sitting where it should. And the engine will run. I have fixed the problem. You're welcome, bro. Oh, bow, Austin, old pal. She's all sealed up. I'm just dealing with everything right here. That'll be easy to put the top of the motor together, and that's just all the parts I got to put on at this point. The hard part is done. Engine is now back together, brother. I'll try and get it done today. Hopefully I got like 3 or 4 more hours in this. I'm going to keep fucking with it until I can, bro. And I'm tired, so got you. And for all you people on YouTube that are checking out my shorts, I do this kind of stupid crap every day. I'm probably one of the few retarded humans to do this engine in this car, but, you know. Come together. Pulleys are getting on. Top end of the motor is finally sealed up and ready to roll. Technically, it'll run if I hook up that jumble of wires to that module up there. But for the most part, I got like 20 to 15 bolts, some hoses, prime, cooling system, put oil in it, put a filter on it down there, crank pulley, you know, a few other parts, but generally speaking, we are almost done with this. If you have a VQ35 DE engine in your cars, I promise you right now, I hate these engines. They're not even that bad of an engine. It is that it's pretty obvious that it's purposely sabotaged to not be reliable and make it impossible to even fix it. It's alive! Haha, there you go, Austin. Austin, it's all about ready to go for a hood and come to you. This is how you know it's brown certified, guys. An expensive ass phone. 1968 C10, baby. We about to pull the engine and transmission out because 3-speed, no way. Bare bones 350, nah. 383 is going there. Yeah. Somebody show me a nicer truck. 68, man. Still looking like she did. Okay, guys, today on Redneck Engine Performance, we moved all these cars around because here's the infamous flipped Honda Civic. Time to pull the engine and transmission out of this car and send it to the car crusher. Stay tuned. Today, this driveline will be right here. And here is the picture of this Honda on its roof. Yep. 25 mile an hour. Somehow ended on the roof. Well, today on Redneck Engine Performance, probably going to be a very delayed few day video that I uploaded. I'm sick and tired. I got like a million videos to edit. But there's the engine transmission combo out of the car. And there's a buddy's car. And there's a Beetle. But, yep, getting stuff done in here. Yep, all this going to the scrapyard. We cut the windshield out to just yank the engine and cut it out. This car is totaled, so no sense in caring. But Redneck Engine Performance, guys. All right, guys, today on Jury-Rigged Bullcrap, we have a 2008 Honda to replace the 2007 Honda that my buddy flipped not too long ago. So this thing, today, what we're doing is we're watching paint dry. So exciting. You know, no jury-rigged engines today. This is jury-rigged bodywork.
Proceed.
Yeah. So, yep, looks good. Looks good. Had a little tiny rust hole under this corner of this rocker, and it's fixed up. So,
Hate your heart out, kiddos.
yeah, this is like the most exciting thing ever. You know, you can feel the excitement in my voice. You know, watching paint dry. Literally. All right, guys, thanks for letting me waste your time. You have a good day. Stay humble. Screw bodywork. And today, guys, they wouldn't take the car without the cat. So the junkyard gets the cat. Oh, well. But to the crusher she goes. And then as soon as this is gone, this is coming in for a timing chain. Yeah. Fuck this car. Today on the Redneck Engine Performance, we have ourselves a Honda 1.5 liter that was from a car that flipped upside down. Just wanted to point some stuff out here. This is how you know 150,000 miles. People who own this engine have taken care of it. No sludge. It's clean. Clean engine. Yeah. I thought we were going to maybe rebuild this fucker because it's out of the car. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get down in here after I get the transmission off and get this over, set back up on my, once again, another engine stand. And check the oil pan and check the bearings and stuff. If everything looks copacetic, we'll do a fucking refresh. Here's another update of today. This transmission, we're going to go through it. It's got about 140,000 miles on it. Hopefully, quick refresh, maybe some new valve, or, you know, solenoids, yada, yada, yada. This thing, I don't know what we're going to do with it, really. I know it runs. It ran before I took it out the car, so I'm going to pull the oil pan and check the bearings, but somebody's kept up really well on their oil on this bad girl, so I'm quite happy to see this. But, all right, guys, stay tuned. So, guys, let's see what surprises await us in this oil pan. I have good hopes, but guess there's only one way to tell. Gotta come out. So, stay tuned. We'll see. See what happens under here. Well, guys, got some good news. That's a happy 150,000 mile rod bearing. You can see little materials worn. Very little. That's nothing. But for shits and gigs, I'm going to get a set of bearings and throw rod bearings in here because this engine ran upside down. As like this. It was upside down because the car was upside down and it ran like this. So no oil was going to the crank. But for the 30 seconds it ran with no oil, sure as fuck didn't hurt none. So, yep, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to slap some rod bearings in here. And then we're going to go ahead and do a gasket, reseal, head gasket, everything top. New seals, she old. It's time to reseal her up. We had a bit of an oil leak right around here at the VTEC solenoid, it looked like. So, just going to go through and reseal all these stupid schmillicone covers. But for the most part, this engine is in really good shape. Today, on Redneck Engine Performance. So, I was doing videos earlier today breaking down this engine to see if I could find anything that would make me want to rebuild it. Well, let's see what I found here. So, this is our oil control ring. It's pretty hard to tell. But this thing is carbed up really bad. You can see it. You know, oil wasn't flowing right through this piston. Let's see what we found. Yeah, there's pretty good wear on this side. Not as bad on this side. So this is our thrust side. This is where most of the pressure is. If my phone will focus. Yeah. So, rebuild. Yay. Honda, go vroom vroom. Engine performance. We got ourselves a Honda R18. New pistons, new bearings. Actually, it was pretty nice job here. We didn't find nothing too wrong with this bad girl. Honestly, I don't even think we needed to do all this, but we did a quick hone job. As you can see, we got an S45 crosshatch in there now. A little bit of carbon scoring vertically. These old rings for the old pistons where the oil control ring was very, very plugged up. The head looked like it was a 150,000 mile head. And then I realized that we have this plug here. So if you guys have a 2006 to 2008, in some cases the 09 R18 Z1s and A1s, your block would crack here. So they revised it and put this stupid thing here. Customer states, I had my engine rebuilt and now it's misfiring. I installed my intake myself. Find a vacuum leak. I should have known better than letting him put this on there. But let me just tell you what he did. Well, I think we found the misfire. What the heck, man? Okay, you see everything new every day. And as you can tell, I was trying to find a vacuum leak, and the distributor moved, and it backfired through the intake, and yeah. All because of that crack, man. Sheesh. Now, guys, $500 engine, and look what I find. I think we got a rebuilt motor. Those are brand new pistons. The roller chain, roller cam in it already. $500 got a rebuilt engine. Who would have guessed? Out of a Camaro Z28. All right, Larry, I'm making this for you. This wire hanging out, don't worry about it. This blue wire right here, this is for fuel valve. To start this thing yourself, you take this wire, jam it in your hot. You take my orange jumper wire, you touch the hot. All right, a little update of where I was. All the pistons are out. We got the crank exposed. Get ready to clean this bad girl. Here's all our parts. That's all the parts that move inside your small block Ford 302, minus the crankshaft and the camshaft. But really very simple engines. Now it's time to get the crank out and clean this bad girl thoroughly and then put it back together. Thanks for watching.
All right, go. It's recorded.
Cam down, last one. This video is for anybody who has decided to do timing chains on their 2.5 liter Nissan engines between 2002 and I believe '08. If you put it back together and you notice you lost oil pressure, it's because you're missing that O-ring. This right here is a hard piece of plastic, okay? And your oil pump on this engine is right here.